Hello, beautiful souls. This will be a video number 4 in the series. And if you're new, welcome to a commentary channel. My name is Jem, a psychic medium, an author of over 25 books available from Amazon and quite a lot of other things. And my fourth video is titled Operations versus Overdoses. What do we really experience in unconsciousness? When we talk about awareness, consciousness, and the soul, people often bring up their experiences of being unconscious. For many, surgery under general anesthesia feels like the perfect example of what atheists say death will be like. Total blackness, no memory, no dreams, no sense of time. I've had operations myself, including one as long as 6 hours when I had my tubes tied back to try to fall pregnant. And every single time I've had an operation, there was absolutely nothing to remember. One moment I was drifting off, and the next I was waking up in recovery. Now, compare that with another experience when I overdose. This was not now I'm in trouble saying it. Anesthesia. For 3 days I was unconscious, but I remembered blackness, not in the same way as anesthesia. It wasn't like waking up suddenly with a clean gap. It was a lingering black awareness, without time, without light. It's hard to explain. It wasn't something, but it also wasn't nothing. So, how do we interpret this? The materialist view. Atheists and neuroscientists would say both anesthesia and overdose are simply different ways of shutting down the brain. With anesthesia, chemicals stop consciousness completely, like switching of a light. With overdose, the brain is damaged but not fully shut down, so fragments of awareness may remain. The blackness might be the brain struggling in a low state of activity. The spiritual view. From a soul perspective, these experiences are different because the soul is not fully separated from the body. Under anesthesia, the spirit may step away briefly with no memory of time passing. Under overdose, maybe the soul hovered close, perceiving the absence of time and awareness, a state between life and death. The blackness could even be a soul experience, not nothing, but a void, like the waiting room for existence. So, which is true? Maybe atheists are right, and the brain explains all of it. Maybe spiritualists are right, and the soul exists beyond brushing against the edge of eternity during these moments. Either way, both anesthesia and overdose shows how mysterious consciousness truly is. Is it just neurons firing, or are we glimpsing something much bigger than the brain? I have to apologize. Anesthetics, and live alone as a widow, it gets hard when there's no one to talk to. I don't talk to my dog all day long, so sometimes I have trouble with pronunciation. Just the tongue gets lazy. I'm well educated and I should know better, but when you don't talk to anyone, you spend day after day after day after day living pretty isolated. Not only do you start mispronouncing, but you start to actually lose your voice. It becomes, this isn't my voice, it's very croaky. I'll have some water in a minute and make the last video in this series. Thank you for watching. As always, take care of each other. And just if the atheist materialist is right, we do. Even if the spiritualist is right, we do have to cherish every moment and love the best we can. Love, light, and blessings. And stay tuned for part 5, which will be reincarnation, which I believe in. Bye.